Hello everybody, I am Dr. Sudhanshu, consultant physician. Today I will be talking on viral infections. So viral infection can cause problem almost every part of our body. So starting from brain, viral infections can cause meningitis. So it can be caused by JC virus, measles virus, arbovirus, rabies virus. So these are the main common meningitis virus. Common cold is also an infection of virus which can be caused by rhinovirus, parainfluenza virus, respiratory syncytial virus especially in children. Eyes infection can also be caused by virus, mainly herpes simplex virus, adenovirus, cytomegalovirus. Parotid gland is also infected by virus known as mumps virus. Pneumonia can be caused by multiple number of viruses. Influenza virus, type A, type B, parainfluenza virus, adenovirus, SARS, coronavirus. Heart is also not spared from viral infections. It can be caused by poliovirus, HTLV1 virus. Sometimes gastrointestinal infection can also be one of the features of viral infection, mainly caused by adenovirus, rotavirus, Norwalk virus, astrovirus, and also sometimes coronavirus. That's why in the pandemic, gastrointestinal symptoms were also enlisted in the main symptoms of COVID infection. Skin infections, varicella zoster, human herpes, smallpox, molluscum contagiosum, warts, parvovirus, rubella, measles. These are the common viruses that can infect skin also. Liver is mainly infected. Viruses are hepatitis A, B, C, D and E, in which hepatitis B and C are transmitted as HIV is transmitted, so we'll have to be a little careful. And hepatitis A and E are transmitted because of fecal-oral route. So pharynx is also affected by, throat is also sometimes affected by viral infection, which is known as adenovirus, Epstein-Barr virus, and cytomegalovirus. So in a nutshell, I have tried to wrap up different organ which can be possibly infected by virus and different type of virus which can affect different organ. So now comes how can we diagnose viral infection? There are basically three approaches: direct detection of virus indirect detection, in which we inoculate virus in some other animals, and by serology, that means detection of antibody. In direct detection, we can see the virus by electron microscopy, light microscopy. We can detect by antigen detection test that we did in screening test for COVID infections, and also by molecular method, polymerase chain reaction, which was a very important means of detection of COVID virus by RT-PCR, real-time polymerase chain reactions. The second method for diagnosis viral detecting virus is by inoculating virus into animal and then seeing it. Either it can be in the egg cells or some animal cells. And the third is by serology, by seeing the quantity of antibody related to that virus, in which we can indirectly correlate that. If that level of antibody has increased, that means there must have been viral infection related to that virus. So now comes the prevention of viral infections. So it can be done by two ways: primary prevention and secondary prevention. In primary prevention, we do it by arising alarm, as we did in the pandemic of COVID, screening of blood products that we can do in hospitals for screening of HIV, hepatitis B, hepatitis C. Number third is by proper hygiene and disinfections, so that the spread of virus is stopped, as we do in sanitizing. These are things that we all did during COVID pandemic, and we are all still doing. Reduction of viral load by giving certain antiviral medications, post and pre-exposure preventions, and the very important prevention is by vaccination that we have all started, and the world is already gradually vaccinating for COVID vaccines. And by secondary prevention is by treating the infected people and identifying and counseling the infected people so that the spread of infection is stopped. So this is the basic things that we can do almost for every virus to prevent its infection. Now coming to the treatment of viral infections. For most viral infections, treatments can only help the symptoms while you wait for your immune system to fight off the virus. Antibiotics do not work for viral infections. There are antiviral medication to treat some viral infection, which is not available for every viral infections. And trials are going on for few common infections whether the antiviral medication will work or not. So the best thing is that vaccines can help us to prevent from getting many viral diseases. For that vaccine also, we will have to consult our doctor periodically whether we are still immune or we need to get a booster dose for that viral infections.